So here we have all the solar cells in the lines laid out, and I've soldered them all together in series now, and I'll show you what I've done. We start at this end where I've just soldered these two together so that they make a little loop there with the bus wire, and that onto that bus wire I'll solder a wire which will be the negative wire, if you like, because that's going to the negative side, the sun facing side of the solar cell. So all those are soldered in series, like I said, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. You get to this end and you're left with the positive on this side, which is connected to the bus bar. Again, the other positive side connected to the bus bar. Then you turn the corner, as it were, and this end of the bus bar is connected to the negative side, which is the sun facing side of the panel again. So you're turning the corner basically, you're doing exactly the same thing, you're just linking them together, but you've turned the corner using the wire, the thick bus wire. So then that carries on along here, and again you're doing exactly the same here. This is the positive side connected to the sun facing side, which is negative. Back to there, exactly the same again, linking them. So you're making sort of an S shape. Then you come to the end, and you have the mirror image of what you've got down here, and this will be the positive terminal. So again, the wire soldered onto there will make a positive terminal. And I'll probably bring the wires to the middle of the panel here and just join them together there. With some spare connectors or something like that, but that's how you basically solder them together. So all it needs now is to take it outside and just give it a test, make sure everything is working, everything's connected. I'm expecting, it's quite a dull morning, so I'm expecting to get maybe short of 12 volts as I try it, so perhaps 9-10 volts, we'll see how it goes anyway. But even on a dull day it should be enough to charge the battery up even at 9-10 volts. Okay, by the way, this is all mounted on a piece of glass. I've also soldered it on a piece of glass. I've been told that glass is quite a good conductor of heat, so it takes it away from the solar cells as you're soldering, so it's quite a good idea to have your glass. That's why I was using the backgammon thing earlier on in the other videos, because it's a ceramic tile, so I was hoping that would just disperse heat a bit. That's basically it. My next stage after this is putting another piece of glass on top so it's sandwiched in between, and again I'll show you that in another short video. Okay, so here's a short video of the nearly finished item. I've yet to put the back on and no edges on yet, but that's what it looks like from the front, the glass on the front. I'm just going to test it outside, make sure it works, make sure all my time and effort is paid off. I'm not hoping for much, it's quite dull as you can see, quite cold as well. Anyway, just turn on the... I've not done this, so this will be a surprise to me as well. Okay. That's giving out 17 volts, 17.7 volts. I'm quite pleased with that. On a day like today, that's with no bright sunshine. That is brilliant. I'm well impressed. Marvellous. Okay.